Good evening, everyone, or welcome to tonight's episode of Zeitgeist, the interference quiz of the week. No, that's Sunday, isn't it?
Zeitgeist20.
I'm so confused. Time is weird and confusing
what's
now.
This saying?
Let me try that again. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's episode of Zeitgeist20, a live interactive quiz stream where you can play along against the rest of the audience, and we'll be asking you 20 questions on one topic. We're hosts. I'm Breadmauer.
I'm Bunnery, and tonight's topic is Muppets. I mean, Muppets have been around quite a long time. They were around quite a while before they even had their own show.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, I guess we can't go into too much detail yet in case we spoil some questions, but let's see what happens. Like we say, this is all live and interactive. If you'd like to play along against the rest of the audience, all you've got to do is head over to ifx.tv in the browser on your phone, tablet, or just another browser window. Once you're there, press the Zeitgeist link, sign in with your Twitch account so we know who you are, and then as we're asking questions, they'll appear on your phone. Just press whichever one you think is the right answer. If you get it right, we'll give you 10 points and an extra bonus point if you're the fastest correct answer. Then we'll add everything up halfway through, if I remember to press the button, and then at the end of the show, we'll see how everyone does overall.
Yeah.
So hi to everyone who's already pressed that button. Jess was in first this time.
She's happy about
that. And Jess saying yes.
Yes.
We've also got Gored, Catcus, Kenan Bat, Renee, Amber, Olive, and Hulkard.
Hello.
Nice to see all of you.
Really is.
Catcus says hiya. Hey there. And Kenan Bat as well.
Hi,
Hulkard says
how's it
hello,
going?
lovely people. Hello, you lovely person.
That's nice.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah.
Okay. Gored saying I did the experiment today and pressed it only once. Yes. So again,
it worked, but he was slower than Jess.
So I haven't kind of been able to pick this up and work on it again because I'm doing the interference app at the moment. We're having to sort of juggle what we're working on. I suspect if you press it once and wait a second or two, I think it has gone through. Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, Ken about saying hello. Go and say may have been a mistake or I was just slower. Yeah, I mean, I suspect it is working and I just haven't put on something to show you, like, please wait while we process this.
Yeah.
Hey there, Leader. How are you doing? Nice to see you as well. I hope it's all good with you. Go saying, yeah, it took like 3 seconds, but it got through.
Yeah. You were second in, so it was pretty quick, really.
Yeah, I mean, thinking about it, there's probably something that occurs. Maybe I think we fetch your stats or something when you first join.
Blue Jay, hello, Blue Jay.
I'll have a think about it. The thing is, most of the time, people press the button, you know, like now or something, and you press it, and then if it takes a second to, it's all good. I guess it's just if you're there right at the start and you want to be the first person in, that's when you want it to react really quickly.
Yeah.
So,
Blue Jay's here.
Hey there, Blue Jay Tempest. How are you doing? Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Yes, Darth was asking what the topic would be to pass on to Blue Jay. So
they must be experts in Muppets then.
Yeah.
Which one of them's here now?
Now, I mean, I know a bit about the Muppets.
Oh, you do.
Like I've seen some of the stuff. I can probably name a few.
Good.
I used to be a network manager many years ago, and we had a server naming scheme of Muppets.
Oh, there you go. That might help you.
Our users were Muppets.
Rude.
You weren't though. You were okay.
Okay.
But yes, so we had a whole naming scheme for them, which I won't talk about because I don't know if you're going to ask about names later.
Well, I have lots of different names, yeah.
Okay. God saying stress-free quiz. Every right question is a win for me.
Exactly.
I mean, that's it. Sometimes, if you know you don't know anything, then yeah, any kind of victory is good.
But on the other side of the coin, Catcus has been studying for days.
Okay.
For her Muppet exam.
Very good. Yeah, it's interesting. Like Zeitgeist20, the idea was we'd tell you in advance, so if you wanted to, you could actually
people actually did it.
Go and study a bit, but occasionally people do. Yeah.
Kenny Back says, I knew a few Muppets, but not much about the Muppets. So yeah. We all know a few Muppets.
Yes. Well, like I say, hence why I had a set of servers named after them. My Muppet exam. Exactly my thought. Yes, perfect.
Cool.
Yeah, Jess saying I don't know all the names.
No.
I don't even know how many there are, but I feel like it's probably way more than I know. But I know a bit. We'll see what happens.
Callum's here.
Hey there, Callum.
Callum, I thought you'd been to a Muppet show in 4D or something. Sure, he said.
Something like that. But yeah, hey there, Callum. How's it going?
Yeah.
Hope things are going well
How
in the house, flat. I don't know quite what the right word is.
Flat
share.
Yeah.
With
the budgies, sharing with budgies. Who knew?
Whole card actually studied for this as well.
Oh yeah,
there you go. Some people are into this.
They are. Yeah. Oh yeah, Callum is admitting now that he did see them in 4D.
That was good. I think I remember going to Alton Towers, like one of our local theme parks,
very only local
many years ago, and they had like a 3D cinema there, when it was all sort of like. It was before everything was all about massive brands and things. It was basically just like a load of like random things just to show off 3D stuff.
Yeah, it was great.
I always remember there was one where you were in a car, like sort of driving along, and there was
lorry.
And then like the doors on the back of the lorry open, and a load of balloons come out, or balls,
like beach balls,
in like 3D, and everyone's like, yeah, because it was all like novel at the time.
That was great though. I love that.
And I think 4D now is like, does your seat move or something, or something like that? Or I think there's some sort of 3D experience thing where like it blows air at you and sprays water.
Show that in like the London Dungeon.
Oh, the Sweeney Todd
thing. That moved, didn't it? And then you could feel someone breathing down your neck. Like,
I forgot about that.
Cool.
Yeah, it was something like there was like 3D sound around you, and so you could hear the voice of Sweeney Todd kind of like walking around behind you, and there was like a little thing that blew compressed air against the back of your neck, and so you could sort of feel them sort of cutting your hair with a cutthroat razor. It was it was really, really cool idea of tech.
Yeah, some have smells included. I went to the Jorvik Museum when you go to the Vikings in York.
I've never been there.
That's just full of smells, that one. Not pleasant ones.
I mean, we've walked past it, but like I've never actually been there.
But it flooded, didn't it? So it was out of action for quite a long time. I don't know if it's okay now or not. Yeah, Jess thinks she's been there too.
I'd probably get mistaken for an exhibit.
You would now, yeah. Totally.
So, yeah. I mean, as I think we've probably discussed this previously on a quiz, but I'm just getting into character for when I play Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Of course,
It's like when I played Red Dead Redemption 2 and I played the entire game wearing a cowboy hat.
Ginger's here! Ginger J! Yay!
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Oh, very own Spice Girl. Ginger J.
Hi, Ginger.
Hey there, Ginger J. Hope everything's going well with you.
Yeah.
Some of us were talking about St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, yeah.
Was that only yesterday? Wow, it was. That was crazy. But I was saying it's like the second St. Patrick's Day we haven't gone out for a pint. Exactly. It just seems really weird. It's kind of coincided. It's sort of the first anniversary of me being in all the time, because I was doing some work off-site, on site with someone else, and it was the 17th when they just said like, we're closing the site because I've been in for a year now. Hey there, Vodka Mutiny. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Hope all is good. But that's crazy. Yes, of course. Ginger J saying, my son had his COVID test yesterday, so we're in quarantine now until surgery on Tuesday. I remember you saying about that the other day. Yeah,
we'll be thinking about you. Well. Yeah. Evening all, says Vodka Mutiny. We're all here waiting for the Muppets.
What was I talking about St. Patrick's Day?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, yes. So Ginger J having sharing a photo on Discord.
Oh, that's right.
Cool cat T-shirts.
Yeah. Were they St. Patrick cats?
Well, they were green.
Okay.
Something I didn't realise, I only found out the other year, is I didn't read the whole article, I did and forgot bits of it. In some city in the US, they like dye their river green or something.
Oh yeah, they do. They really go for it. Yeah.
I almost feel like it's a bigger thing in the US, really.
It is. Yeah, definitely than over here, or even Ireland.
I haven't had Guinness for ages.
They had leprechauns and oh yeah, they did, didn't they?
Chicago. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, we should have put a Guinness hat on.
We should, shouldn't we? But it's not today. That was yesterday.
Well, yeah, that's true. And I got too much stuff in these cupboards to find out which one it's in.
Find it? No.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh, well. I think we're not going to be doing anything for St. George's Day either. No. Because that's only next month.
Or for your birthday.
I'll have to wait. Or for my birthday.
No.
Oh, yeah, birthday. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah. It's like Thursday again already.
I know.
Time goes really quickly.
Yeah, you thought it was Sunday though when we first started.
I don't even know anymore.
I haven't even written Sunday yet. Although I have chosen the pictures.
But you should make it sound like we're kind of, staying ahead of things. Although having said that, Sunday, because it's based on the week's drawings.
Exactly, you've got to wait till the end of the week. Exactly, yeah. But I have now chosen the pictures, so I just need to write the rounds.
Cool. For anyone who hasn't seen the show before, this is a live interactive quiz. So Ginger J saying, will you make a cake out of smaller cakes at least? I mean, we could try that.
Make a cake out of smaller cakes?
I'm sure we were talking about that the other day. Like cake made of cakes or something. Or did someone post one on Discord? I forget. This sounds sort of familiar.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm always up for eating cake. As long as it's not the migraine cake from last year.
Yeah.
Russian cakes, like the nesting dolls.
Oh, right, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I was midway through
explaining what we do.
Yeah. What do you call it? Like attract mode or something.
Mode.
So anyone who's watching for the first time, if you'd like to play along, this is a live interactive stream. What we're going to be doing is 20 questions all about the Muppets tonight. If you'd like to get involved and play along against the rest of the audience, all you've got to do is head over to ifx.tv in the browser on your phone, tablet, or even just another browser window. Once you're there, press the Zeitgeist link, sign in with your Twitch account so we know who you are, and then you can play along against the rest of the audience. As we ask the questions, they'll appear on your phone along with the answers. As soon as the answers appear, just press whichever one you think is right. You don't have to wait for us to finish reading them out. Once you...
I'm just waving at Darth.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry, I thought you were trying to catch my attention.
I'm just waving quietly.
Okay, hey there, Darth. So you don't have to wait for us to finish reading the answers out. If you get it right, we'll give you 10 points and an extra bonus point if you're the fastest correct answer. Then we'll add up the scores, see how we all do halfway through, if I remember to press the button, and then we'll have a look at the overall leaderboard at the end of the night, see how everyone does.
Crash Hatch is here.
Hey there, Crash Hatch. How's it going?
Are you okay?
If anyone's watching and wants to just chill out, see how it goes for a bit, and then jump in later, you can join in anytime. It's all good.
Yeah. How cool is that?
That's very cool, isn't it?
I know.
But yes, each round, I say each round, only one round tonight, is based on one of the drawings from Interference over at playinterference.com. So, for example, Tiflis was asked to draw Kermit wields a lightsaber. May the Force get applause.
Yay.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Only the chosen one can wield the green lightsaber.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Gorad's saying April Fool's is a Thursday this year. I'm afraid of what might happen.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Am I meant to be sorting out an April Fool's thing?
You haven't got many weeks.
Yeah.
Goose is
I don't think I have time.
Hey, Goosey. How's it going?
Hey there, Goose.
Goose how are you doing? We can start.
I'll come back to that in a moment. Okay, so, normally we'd try and guess what this round's going to be about, but we know this time. It's the Muppets.
It is. There you go.
Okay.
Let's get going.
Just before we start off, traditionally for April Fool's Day, I'd do some sort of April Fool's thing on Interference, but we didn't get a chance last year because things were weird, and it's come up really quickly now. I'm kind of like spending all my time doing the app, so I might not have time.
I've got an idea.
But, okay.
Oh, yeah, I just thought of an idea. If it's a quiz night, I thought of an idea.
Yeah, okay. Maybe something will happen. We'll see.
Be very afraid. Anyway, let's get on with Muppets.
Okay. So, yes, the Muppets then. Let's begin. First up, which of these is a recurring sketch from The Muppet Show featuring the exploits of Captain Link Hogthrob, First Mate Piggy, and Dr. Julius Strangepork? Is that Star Pigs, Pigs in Space, Space Hogs, or Swine Trek?
Do you know this?
I didn't think I did,
okay.
But now that I've seen the answers, one of them is ringing a very faint bell.
I used to say it at the beginning.
Callum's in now as well.
Good.
Yeah, so it's obviously some sort of spacey kind of thing.
Piggy kind of
There's
thing.
like kind of like swine trek, like Star Trek kind of thing. But for some reason, I'm thinking, is this pigs in space?
Just the way you said it.
When I saw that come up, I sort of just heard that in my voice. Yeah. So yeah, I'm thinking pigs in space because why not? Just under 3/4 of you going for that, and it looks like we're right. Nice.
Swine Trek was the name of their starship that they went around in.
Okay. Yeah, obviously. Makes sense. Cactus was fastest there, coming in just over a second.
That revision, doing well.
Yeah.
Cool.
I could be very impressed if like Cactus just aces this, and then it's like, yeah, there we go. Revised Muppets, did great on a quiz. Why not? Okay. Yeah, that is interesting. I think our chat thing might have balked there. Not sure what's happening there.
It stopped on there. It's still on here though.
Okay. Yeah, that is interesting. That hasn't happened for a while on Twitch.
I know, it hasn't. Anyway, let's go on the quiz.
Okay, right. Well, we can't fix that at the moment. We'll have to sort it out.
Soldier on.
Afterwards and see what happens. So yeah, we'll read out those bits. So yeah, Cactus was fastest there, just over a second. Ginger J saying, awesome, I was totally second guessing myself when I saw the other options. Studying paying off, says Cactus.
Absolutely.
Darth saying Snafu's here. It says Pigs in Space was the intro of Miss Piggy.
Was it?
I did not know that.
Cool.
And Jess saying, did the stream stop for anyone else? Everybody saying no.
No, just the chat. It wasn't the stream.
I suspect because our chat's broken, maybe Twitch just had a little hiccup.
A little blip, yeah, could have been.
It must be our reconnect thing isn't working properly there.
Okay, let's get on with the quiz.
Yeah, interestingly, because I've got the moderator view open on a laptop here, and the chat's broken on that as well. So it's not just Ava.
Okay, yeah, Ava didn't post the answer. No,
Yeah.
We'll have to say what they are.
Interesting. Vodka Mutini saying, sounds like Twitch.
Yep.
Okay, never mind. We'll...
The show will go on. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, next up. Who are the two elderly hecklers who sit in the balcony at Muppet Theatre? Is that Bunsen and Beaker, Kermit and Miss Piggy, Waldorf and Salad, or Statler and Waldorf? I see. Almost tricked me there, says Jess. Yeah, that was harsh. I'm glad I was actually sort of reading it properly because I almost said it automatically. Okay, so I won't talk through the others in great detail, just in case they come up later. But it's not Kermit and Miss Piggy. It's not Bunsen and Beaker. Waldorf and Salad. I mean, there is a Waldorf salad, isn't there? But the correct answer will be Statler and Waldorf.
Yeah.
There we go. Most of you getting that right. Yeah, I had I'm trying to think what they were. They were like, I don't know, like app servers or something. But there was a pair of servers that did the same thing. They were like, load balanced or whatever. And so we needed to come up with a good name for a pair. So they were called Statler and Waldorf.
There you go.
Okay.
Who was the quickest though?
God saying, I got this wrong once before, but not today.
Oh, good.
Blue Jay saying, I should read the answers. Yeah, that was harsh. Yeah. Darth was fastest there, just over a second and a half.
Cool.
Next then, which famous actor played the Swedish chef's uncle in an episode of The Muppet Show? Was that Elton John, Danny Kaye, Kenneth Branagh, or Brad Pitt? Yeah, interesting. I've never seen this, but I mean, I know of the Swedish chef.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of thinking, like, I don't know, so presumably it's got to be Kenneth Branagh.
Has he ever been on the Muppets, really? He's a serious actor.
Yeah, there's been lots of serious actors on the Muppets, though.
I know.
I mean, yeah, I'm just going to go Kenneth Branagh. Kenneth Branagh. Yeah, why not?
No.
Oh.
Danny Kaye, apparently.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know who that is.
Oh, he was in... Yeah, Danny Kaye's in... The Ugly Duckling or something. I can't remember. He's in a lot of things.
Okay.
Well, he's a Someone will tell you in a minute.
Gorad says, "You tricked us."
No, I thought no one will think Kevin Brand's been on the Muppet Show, surely.
Callum saying this breaks the Zeitgeist KB rule.
Oh, it does, yeah.
Just saying, I knew the risk. How could you? Says Ginger J. Pure evil, says Holcard. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I think Elton John's been on it.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
remember hearing that.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, okay, there we go. So, successfully tricked a lot of people there. Believe there wasn't trick, though. Coming in just under 5 seconds. Excellent. Cool. Everyone's been in the Muppets, says Darth. Also, worth it for the meme. Leave to saying he has something to do with Kids Eurovision, I thought. Wasn't there a Danny Kaye award?
Oh, maybe.
Could be.
Yeah.
Okay. In which Muppet movie did Kermit and Fozzie play twin brothers? Was that Muppets Take Manhattan, Muppet Christmas Carol, The Great Muppet Caper, or The Muppet Movie?
I think I've seen all these at all. I've never seen the Christmas Carol one, I think.
Yeah, so I watched Muppet Christmas Carol for the first time with you at Christmas this year, and I don't think... No, I mean, Fozzie was probably in it, but I don't remember where, but he didn't play Kermit's brother. No. I mean, twin brothers, Muppets Take Manhattan, Great Muppet Caper, Muppet Movie.
Yeah.
I haven't got the faintest idea.
Pick one.
I don't know. I would have just guessed at Muppets Take Manhattan. But I mean, I got no idea. Can see that most of you went for Great Muppet Caper. Quarter of you agreeing with me. Nah, there we go, I'm wrong.
Correct,
most of you right. Vodka Mutini, fastest just under 2 seconds.
I'm doing well.
Ginger J saying, "Thou shalt not take KB in vain."
Sorry.
Katka saying, "I should have studied for more than a few days." I mean, technically, we announced these on a Saturday.
Yeah, you haven't got many days,
so
have you, really?
You only have like 5 days. Okay, Callum saying this quiz is making me feel a bit like a Muppet. Okay, so let's see what we got next. Who is the Muppet resident comedian that has the catchphrase laugh "Waka Waka Waka"? Sort of Shatnerizing that slightly, just in case. Is that Rolf the Dog, Bubba the Rat, Kermit the Frog, or Fozzie Bear? I'm trying to think if I had a server named after him. Or I feel like I did, but I can't think what it was. I remember I had a Rolf that was a web server somewhere or something. Or router, I forget. But I believe this is Fozzie. I don't really remember Bubba the Rat. Is he like just the rat? I thought he was called like Ratto or something. Rizzo, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's not Kermit. Rolf, I don't really remember what Rolf does. I kind of vaguely remember what he looks like. But yeah, Fozzie is a comedian, I think, and he goes waka waka waka. Yeah, just over half of you going for that. There we go. Nice. Crash Out saying Pac-Man. Well, I mean, close. That's sort of like the accented version with waka waka waka, I believe. Okay. Yeah. Darth saying, okay, so I stared at the question so hard, Snafu asked me if I was okay, because it seemed weird to have back-to-back Fozzie questions. Bunnery's out to confuse us tonight. Yeah, it does kind of make you wonder, doesn't it? Can't be. That's in two sets of answers. That can't be right. Okay. Cactus was fastest there. Just over a second.
Good one.
Okay.
Oh, it's me. Yeah. Okay. What is the name of Miss Piggy's dog? Is it called Fufu, Woo Woo, Tinkerbell, or Susu?
I don't know.
Some people know.
I think I remember someone in real life having a dog called Fufu, and so I'm wondering if that was a Muppet reference.
Oh, okay.
So I might go for that. Okay. Just under 2/3 of you going Fufu. Yeah, there we go. You never know when things are sort of references to other stuff, do you?
Do you remember Tricky Woo?
No.
Mrs. Pomfrey's dog. All creatures great and small.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. James Herriot and all that.
Good saying. I remember the 3 dog answers from a few weeks ago.
Okay.
That was confusing too. Okay, so yeah, most of you getting that right. Callum fastest there. Let's call out a third of a second.
Yeah, that's good going.
Faster than a speeding kebab.
Indeed.
Okay.
Which MASH actress replaced Nurse Piggy in a Series 5 episode of the sketch Veterinarian's Hospital? Was that Loretta Radar, Loretta Young, Loretta Swit, or Loretta Lynn?
Okay, that is difficult.
What? Do you remember MASH?
I do remember MASH. I remember Radar was one of the characters, so it's not that. But I don't remember like the actors' names.
Well, who's Loretta Lynn then?
What's that? Sorry.
Who's Loretta Lynn?
Loretta Lynn, Loretta Swit, Loretta Young. I got no idea.
Okay.
I'd go for Loretta. Oh wait, I was going to say I'll go for Loretta Lynn, but there's some alliteration there, so perhaps it's a trick. I would have said Loretta Lynn.
Oh, she's a singer, Loretta Lynn.
I'm not like down with the music.
Isn't she the coal miner's daughter?
I don't know.
Didn't we see something about that not long ago?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Ginger J saying a singer. Yeah,
exactly.
There you go. Ginger J knows.
Yeah, of course.
Whole card knew the right answer, coming in just under 3 seconds.
Well done. Okay, the Muppets originated in the TV series Sam and Friends, but they began appearing regularly on which kids' TV show in 1969? Is that Heckle and Jekyll, Sesame Street, Sherry Lewis Show, or the Andy Griffith Show?
I mean, I can guess at one of these, but presumably it's got to be Sesame Street.
Of course.
Because, I mean, that's the thing that I kind of mostly know the Muppets from. Everyone going for Sesame Street.
Of course, that's right.
There we go. And whole card was fastest there, just over 2/3 of a second.
That's good.
Excellent stuff.
On Sesame Street, which characters share the same bedroom, but each have their own beds with their first initials carved into the headboards? Is that Grover and Elmo, Big Bird and Cookie Monster, Bert and Ernie, or Kermit and Miss Piggy?
I know this.
Do you know this one?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Just saying about the last one, isn't Heckle and Jekyll a cartoon?
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
Fair enough.
Just like the name.
Okay, no one going Kermit and Miss Piggy or Big Bird and Cookie Monster. Few for Grover and Elmo. Most of you saying Bert and Ernie. Yeah, I reckon this is Bert and Ernie. Yeah.
They had little beds with little initials carved in.
Yeah, because they were like, I think originally they're flatmates, but
roommates, aren't they? Roomies.
Roommates, that's the word. Although, like, are they actually a couple now or something? I don't know. Yeah, like Ernie's really enthusiastic about everything, and then Bert's kind of like a bit like, Ernie, calm down.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sure this is Bert and Ernie. Most of you going for that. There we go. Okay, and leave the fastest, just over a second there. Good stuff.
Which puppeteer performed the voice and movements of Cookie Monster for more than 30 years, beginning with his first Sesame Street appearance in 1969? Is that Jim Henson, Frank Oz, Melanie Harrison, or Carol Spinney? Cookie Monster, cookies. Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, exactly. For some reason, Frank Oz is jumping out at me there, although I think he was one of the others, but I'm assuming that they sometimes kind of doubled up on stuff. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you do more than one voice, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to say Frank Oz. Frank Oz. Yeah,
right.
There we go. Just saying, so the puppeteers do the voices too. I wasn't sure.
And this one.
Yeah, I hadn't really thought about that. Yeah. Although I think we shouldn't really talk about it. It kind of, spoils the magic slightly, doesn't it? I think some of them are like 2 people.
Yeah, quite often. I think Jim Henson did Kermit, didn't he? And then he did other ones as well.
No, I mean like 2 puppeteers.
Oh, okay, because they're so big.
Yeah.
Okay. That's 10 questions. Halfway through.
Well, hang on.
Oh, what?
Darth was fastest there, just over a second.
Oh, I wonder how everyone's doing.
Just very quick thing. Cookie Monster is on Twitter and posts like all this deep stuff about cookies.
Does he really?
Yeah. And he's like something like, when Cookie gone, me not sad, Cookie is over, me happy that
Cookie
occurred or something. Yeah, nice. He's good. Okay, yeah, let's not press that button. Let's press this button and see how we're doing halfway through. So, no one getting them all right yet, but Whole Card and Leader both getting 9 of them right and 2 bonuses each.
Nice.
Darth getting 7 of them right and 2 bonuses, and then Jess and Renee both getting 7 right.
Nice work, you two.
So yeah, I mean, it's pretty close though. Catcuss not too far behind, getting 2 of the remaining bonuses. Vodka Mutiny getting 1 of those bonuses, and Callum getting 1 as well. Callum getting 1 with the fastest answer of the night so far. Of course.
When he knows when he gets in there fast.
A speeding kebab.
Totally.
Okay, right, let's get back to it and see what we've got next. Just catching up with the chat here. Now I have to keep looking down at this. Okay. Leader saying, well, that's first for me, having a 1 next to my name on a leaderboard. Yeah, that is nice work. Cookie Monster now makes me think of the criminal that stole the Leibniz cookie.
What's that?
Oh, is that the thing that happened?
No. Is Cookie Monster a boy? I always presumed he was.
I mean, obviously a monster. Is that a thing? It's sort of like indeterminate.
We're not sure, Crash Satch.
Ginger J saying, if no one is getting them all right yet, then no one is getting them all right. True. Yes, that makes sense. He identifies as a cookie.
Okay.
He identifies cookies and eats them as well.
He does, yeah.
Okay, I remember. Are you talking about him again later?
Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I remember back in the day, back when viruses in terms of computer stuff were more interesting than what they are these days. There was I assume it was just called Cookie Monster, I forget, but there was a virus where it made something like "me want cookie" appear on your screen, and you couldn't do anything until you typed in "cookie," and then it'd go back to sleep for a bit.
And then it's pop up again.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Now stuff's boring. It just steals your data and stuff.
Or your money or something. Yeah.
But back in the day, people did these things
more creative,
for the lulz.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Okay.
Anyway, I digress. Ginger J saying, I don't think we need to apply gender to Cookie Monster. Yeah, it's
true. It's just Cookie
Monster.
Cookie Monster.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Gord saying, talking about the Leibniz cookie. It's a famous cookie manufacturer in Germany. Yeah, because they do. Are they the ones that do Choco Leibniz?
Yeah.
Because we had some of those last week. Had the orange flavoured ones for the first time. Very nice.
More chocolate than biscuit.
It had a golden cookie at its headquarters, and it was stolen.
No way. And they never got it back.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Things we learn on here. Okay, over to you.
It's just reminding me of something else. No, better not, in case it comes up later. Okay, so let's see what we've got next. Pepe is what kind of Muppet character created for Muppets Tonight and originally as part of a vaudeville double act with Seymour the Elephant? Is he a king prawn, a lobster, a crab, or a lemon sole?
Pepe.
Okay, there's something vaguely. I didn't think I'd know a lot of this, but sort of bits kind of keep coming to mind.
What are you thinking here, son?
I can imagine like a big prawn.
Yeah.
I mean, lemon sole. I assume that's just a reference to Sunday's quiz when you were talking about lemons, and we had a lemon sole.
You did.
I mean, lobster. I'm kind of tempted by, but I can just imagine this prawn. So I'm thinking prawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2/3 of you going for king prawn. And there we go.
Pepe the prawn.
Nice. And Darth was fastest there, just under 2 seconds.
So sometimes it is alliteration.
Okay, very good. sorry, go ahead, just saying about this golden cookie.
Oh,
they
yeah.
returned it in exchange for the companies to donate boxes of cookies to orphanages.
Oh,
I like
nice.
it. That's very nice.
Yeah, a bit like Robin Hood or
I
something.
mean, well, I guess it's still sort of like,
It's like a publicity stunt rather than an actual
yeah.
theft. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
Oh, sorry, what's that? Holcard. Oh, yeah, when we're talking about them, Holcard saying it's a puppet. It's a puppet. I almost automatically went, it's a puppet. Brian Conley style.
Oh gosh, yeah.
For UK
Now you're
viewers.
going back in time.
What was he? Larry the Loaf or something?
Yeah.
Darth saying, Holcard, my boyfriend is angrily shouting at the TV that you are wrong. Okay. So Holcard is still working on his Guinness from yesterday. I didn't have Guinness yesterday.
We haven't had any Guinness, have we? Didn't even go to the supermarket and get any, did we?
I know. Okay,
mind.
moving on.
Yeah.
Which Charles Dickens book did the Muppets turn into a movie? Was that Treasure Island, Great Expectations, Christmas Carol, or Oliver Twist? I think I know this. Just saying, I know, not seen it though. I just know this meme from it.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of things that I don't know from Assassin's Creed, I know from memes.
You do.
Okay, so I believe this is Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Because we saw it at Christmas, as I was just saying earlier.
Yeah.
Um,
I'd like to see them do the others as well, though.
I mean, I could imagine them doing Oliver Twist.
Yeah.
Same kind of style, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, Christmas Carol. It's going to be Christmas Carol.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say I felt like there was a Muppet Treasure Island, but that's not Dickens, is it?
No, exactly.
So that would explain that. Jess saying exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
And Ginger J as well.
Oh, you're good.
We're all thinking on the same lines.
Yeah, they didn't get fooled.
Okay, most of you getting that right.
Yeah.
Callum fastest there, just under a second.
Zoom.
In The Muppets Treasure Island, which famous comedian played Billy Bones? Was that Billy Connolly, Tim Curry, Billy Crystal, or Steve Martin?
Do you hear this?
No idea. I am going to guess at Billy Connolly because I vaguely think he might have been in one of them. And, Billy Bones, Billy Connolly, I mean, that kind of makes sense. I'm just glad you didn't put Tim Curry and Tim Rice, capitalising on the fact that I can never remember which is which. Tim Curry is Space, isn't he? From Red Alert.
Tim Curry is Rocky Horror Show.
Yeah. I've shown you that clip from Red Alert 3. Space. Anyway. Ooh, wow, that was weird. Anyway, I digress. I'm thinking Billy Connolly.
Tim Curry and Tim Rice go well together. Exactly. I was
Tim
thinking
Nunn,
that,
yeah.
Tim Nunn.
That's the thing. It's the fact that, they're both kind of theatrical. And the names go together, and then it just sort of fuses my brain. Exactly, Callum. Space. Okay, Gora's saying Billy Connolly was the only name I didn't know, but I didn't choose it. Okay.
Yeah.
A quarter of you going for that, getting it right. Darth fastest.
Of course, because he's Scottish.
Yes, of course. Okay, next then, what's the name of Kermit's nephew, a kind and clever kid who sometimes feels unnoticed because of his small size? Is he Ralph, Robin, Rudy, or Robbie?
He did a song, didn't he? In one of the shows with Kermit.
Well, now you see the thing is, I was going to say Tim.
No, that's from the film.
Because he played. Does this come up later?
Don't say too much about who played who.
All right. Anyway, so that confused me.
Yeah.
But then, the more I think about it, I think it's Robin. I think. I don't know. I feel like I heard this. I think someone had a nickname based along this at school or something. Yeah.
He did a song called "Halfway Up the Stairs," where he was very small.
Okay. But yeah, I think it's Robin. I think someone was nicknamed Robin at school. Or maybe their name was Robin and they had some sort of nickname related to this or something. I don't know. I digress. But yes, Robin, I'm thinking. Just over half of you going for that. Darth saying my second favourite Muppet. Robin's a small.
Yeah, cute.
Batman the Frog. In Sweden, it's mostly a boy's name, actually.
Both here, really, isn't it? You can usually Robin, a girl
Robin
is
with a Y
in it. Yeah, quite often.
The Robin I'm thinking of from school, his name was Robin,
and
he had a nickname or something. But he was male.
Yeah, we worked with the Robin, didn't we, at Leek as well?
Oh, of course, yes. He was cool. I wonder what's happening with him.
Don't know.
We should try and catch up with him when catching up with people is a thing. Anyway, I digress. Robin sort of predates Kermit, according to Snafu. Interesting. Didn't know that. Says Darth. Whole card saying my girlfriend's favourite Muppet is Slimy the Worm.
Oh. Wow, I didn't know there was a Slimy the Worm. I don't think he's going to come up in it.
Okay. Crash Out saying I think it might be both here actually, like Robin from Batman. Yeah, Robin.
Oh yeah.
From Batman.
Of course.
We're kind of digressing here. I didn't start it. Well, maybe I did start it.
Anyway, let's see who got that good.
Darth was fastest there, just under a second.
She likes Robin.
I just realised I had the thing minimised that shows the waffle alerts, but no one's waffle alerted us anyway, so that's okay.
They wouldn't do that.
Okay.
In the intro to the Muppet Show, which letter does Kermit pop out of? Is it the U in Muppet, the P in Muppet, the W in Show, or the O in Show? Which one does he burst out of? If you remember the entrance, the beginning.
I mean, I remember this as a concept, but I don't remember if. I mean, O is the obvious thing, but maybe there were multiple Muppets popping out of letters. I mean, it's got to be O. I was also slightly confused though, because I wasn't sure if I was meant to read that, and like.
Oh, were you?
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter.
I'm just moving things along.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It's just
you can
too
read
much
the
waffle.
next one then. You can have one of mine.
Just saying, no idea. 50-50. Crash Out's pointing out a closed letter makes the most sense. Yeah, so P or O. This is absurd, but I suppose the odds are better for the P, says Holcard.
If you look at the picture of it, it's very, very obvious because it's huge compared to the others.
Dart saying Holcard, saying to Holcard. I just said, but which P?
But which P? Exactly.
I mean, it's got to be O, because O would be the big one. And,
exactly.
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense.
It is.
Okay. About a third of you getting that right, and Darth fastest there, just over a second and a third.
Go on, you read one.
Okay. Which one of the first Muppets created for Sesame Street, who gives kids permission to feel grumpy, was based on a New York City cab driver? Was that Oscar the Grouch, Rolf, Eeyore, or Grover?
Gotta get this one.
I mean, I hadn't really thought about this, but like, Sesame Street does teach some kind of useful
life
skills.
Yeah.
Like, it's not all about learning things. Well, obviously it's about learning things, but it's not all about learning knowledge. No. But things like, it's okay to feel grumpy sometimes because it's a natural thing that happens.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm assuming this is Oscar the Grouch.
I liked Oscar the Grouch.
I mean, Eeyore is from Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, but he's grumpy.
This is true, yeah. But yeah, Oscar the Grouch.
Definitely.
Because he was grouchy.
He was grouchy, of course. Yeah.
Makes sense. Jess saying, no, wrong 50. Oh, that was for the previous one, I think. Dad saying, okay, another of my faves. I feel like you just love all Muppets. Yeah, Sesame Street is very big on acceptance. Yes, exactly. Eeyore is more depressed than grouchy.
Oh, true.
Yes, this is true. Right. Yeah. I mean, I know we're talking Muppets here, but like, isn't there some sort of theory about characters in Winnie the Pooh kind of reflecting sort of different kind of states, like how Piglet's always hyperactive, Eeyore's depressed and things. So
Tigger's hyperactive.
Oh yeah, sorry, I meant Tigger. Because he bounces around all the time. Okay, Darth was fastest there, just under a second and a half. Okay.
Can you imagine the cab driver though?
I am now imagining Oscar the Grouch driving a cab in his bin. Like the bin is on the driver's seat. I guess it's an automatic. Yeah. Having said that, it's in the US, so I guess everything's well, many things are automatic. Piglet's anxious. Yes, Piglet has anxiety.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm digressing, talking about something entirely separate from the
absolutely.
Muppets. This is a new level of digression.
Yeah. Okay, which Muppet played Emily Cratchit, the wife of Bob, in the Muppets Christmas Carol? Was it Camilla, Zoe, Miss Piggy, or Rosita?
I remember this. Yeah. I think because it was only a few months ago.
It wasn't long ago.
So yeah, I think Miss Piggy. Do you talk any more about?
No.
Kermit is Bob. Miss Piggy is his wife.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy. 2/3 of you going for that?
Mother to Tiny Tim.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who was played by Robin.
Yeah. Cool.
Which is what I was going to say earlier. Okay, just over 2/3 of you going for that, and Darth was fastest.
Isn't that the exact time again?
And a half. Yeah. Maybe we should get some sort of achievement for
you get the same time.
The same time twice in a row.
Looks like it.
Okay.
Who was a large and friendly monster resembling an anteater and Big Bird's best friend? Was it Murray Monster, Mr. Snuffleupagus, Sherlock Hemlock, or Puff the Magic Dragon?
I think it was Mr. Snuffleupagus.
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 Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's weird when you see things written down rather than hearing them, like Snuffleupagus. Snuffleupagus.
That makes sense.
Snuffleupagus. Okay, so, right, large and friendly monster resembling an anteater. Yeah. Right, Murray Monster.
He was in it.
Yeah, I can't remember what he was like. Sherlock Hemlock, don't remember at all. Puff the Magic Dragon, I mean, he lived by the sea.
Yeah.
Was there a Puff the Magic Dragon in Sesame Street? Or is that actually just...
There was a Sherlock Hemlock, though.
Okay. Was that some sort of Sherlock reference? Were they like a detective or something?
Yeah.
Mr. Snuffleupagus. I keep wanting to say op. Mr. Snuffleupagus.
Yeah.
Right.
I checked that spelling several times to make sure I got it right.
Yeah. No, it's me. It's me. I always thought he was like an elephant. But thinking back, he does look like an anteater.
He's got the long nose.
Yeah.
He started off as an imaginary friend, but then he turned into an actual... What?
Oh, you took my anecdote.
Oh,
I was
sorry.
Gonna say that. No.
Did you know that?
No, go for that. Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, I reckon it's him. He had like a very long nose.
He did.
No, go for it if you want to say that.
Yeah, apparently he was an imaginary friend. Nobody believed him, and then eventually they brought him into the show to show that sometimes it's all right to imagine friends, or something like that.
Yeah, because I read something about it the other week.
Oh, okay.
Maybe last month. I don't know. Where it's never explicitly said that he's an imaginary friend. It's just that Big Bird talks about him, but no one ever sees him.
Yeah.
And so they all think he's an imaginary friend, but it turns out he isn't.
So they should have believed him.
And it's so there's this sort of thing where they went like, actually, look, we need to
start believing kids.
That's literally what it was. Because Big Bird would be like, no, he is real, and everyone's like, yeah, mate, sure, whatever. And there was this concern that it was teaching kids that adults might not believe them if they said something. Okay. So they said, we need to say like he is real. And so there was a plot line in one episode about Big Bird has a trigger word to say or something. So everybody kind of stays out of sight, and when Mr. Snuffleupagus is there, he says the word, and then people know to kind of come and look. And it's actually just that he's really shy.
Oh, okay.
But then they all make friends with him, and everything's good.
Oh, nice.
Darth saying Sesame Street really does try to be responsible. Bless.
I know. It's nice, isn't it?
I mean, because it was a plot point. Like, like everyone will just think it's his imaginary friend, and then at some point someone says, actually, I think this is maybe like causing some harm, and they're like, okay, we'll sort that out. It's really, really interesting.
Yeah.
I digress. It was on topic though, technically. Okay, Goose was fastest there, just under a second.
Goosey.
Okay.
In 2008, which Muppet and a team of conservationists visited Washington, D.C. to speak to Congress about the Association of Zoos and Aquariums to promote awareness of endangered amphibians? Pepe, Big Bird, Kermit, or Gonzo? So there was a Muppet, the only Muppet to speak in Congress. It's quite an achievement, isn't it? Well, yeah, until Trump came on.
Sorry.
It's
just as you said, the only Muppet to speak in Congress, and then I just imagine everyone reaching for the keyboard. It's just reminded me of some sort of sketch on a radio show here years ago, talking about the House of Commons with like the intro from the Muppet Show.
Oh right.
It was very funny stuff. Right, so the one I originally thought until I got to the sorry, I just inhaled some of my coffee.
Should we get to the last word?
We need a cough button here. Speaking to Congress, I'm thinking it's going to be is it Sam? I think
Sam the Eagle does says that.
Oh yeah,
should be Sam.
Exactly. Yeah. So I was thinking that, and then when he said amphibians, it's got to be Kermit, surely. Yeah. And I think Kermit is probably like the most well-known Muppet.
Exactly.
So that makes sense. But I love this as a concept.
Yes, I do as well.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Until I did this quiz.
Okay, 2/3 of you getting that right. Vodka Mutini, fastest there,
Good
just over a second.
Okay. Final question on Muppets.
But that's such a great fact, though.
I know, it's lovely, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Hang on, what do you mean final question? It's only 1:45. We haven't waffled enough.
Oh.
Wow.
Uh-oh. Well, people can go off early and, do things. It's fine. Okay, in the Muppet Show, whose uncle owns the Muppet Theatre? Is that Beaker's uncle, Fozzie Bear's, Ralph's, or Scooter's? There's a whole plot thing about whose uncle owns the theatre.
Right, I did not know that. I would have assumed it would be like Kermit or someone. But, I think I've seen a bit of one of the other films, and a part of the plot was like they had to save the theatre or something.
Yeah.
I don't really remember any details of it though. Right, I don't know. I'm thinking Fozzie, because Fozzie's like a stand-up comedian kind of person, obviously into kind of theatres and things. Maybe it's a family connection. Maybe he got into stand-up because his uncle owned a theatre. So that is my logic. I'm thinking Fozzie. Scooter's the most popular answer, and Scooter is also right.
Correct answer, exactly. So some people would know. In fact, Scooter's uncle.
Okay, and Callum was fastest there, just over 2 seconds. Just something from the chat. Crash Chat saying, are the Muppets and Sesame Street the same thing, or separate shows with lots of crossover? So, two things about this. In that, so Muppets, like Sesame Street characters are Muppets, but not all Muppets are in Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Which I found summarised in the perfect way by Ginger J on Discord.
Ooh, what did she say?
Who said they're all part of the MCU, the Muppet Cinematic Universe.
Okay.
I loved that. I thought it was great. Okay. So they started with Sesame Street, but then some of those characters from Sesame Street made it into the Muppets, but then a lot of the Muppets were just in the Muppets. So they went, like you say, they weren't all in Sesame Street. Yeah. But they're kind of, expanded. I guess they kind of have the odd crossover and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. That's it, kind of early, but let's have a look at how everyone's done overall on the Muppets. Darth doing the best overall there, finishing in first place with 178. We've got Holcard in second place on 162 and Leifter in third on 152. So yeah, I mean those are some pretty good scores there.
This was fourth, so you know that paid off, didn't it? And the Holcard that paid off as well. Yeah,
Cantus and Holcard, so they both revised.
Yeah,
yeah, you know, Cantus only 1 point, one question out of the top 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Good going.
Fantastic stuff there.
Absolutely.
Just catching up. Well, hang on, I need to press this before I forget. So Ava logs all of this back to the server. Okay. And let me take that away so you can see us again.
There we are.
Hello again. Darth saying, I saw a thing recently about different Big Bird cousins on Twitter. And now I know one was pink and one was blue.
Okay.
Yeah, because Big Bird has cousins from all over the world who are in the localized versions of Sesame Street.
Oh, I see.
I think.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, someone else just mentioned something as well. I think Holcard. I think was it Leifter? Maybe did. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's a bonus question: which colour is Pinot, Dutch Big Bird?
The Dutch Big Bird. Oh.
I don't know.
So I'm guessing he's not yellow then. I think Pinot sounds like he's pink.
Okay, I was going to say. Well, I was thinking like Pinot Grigio, but. I mean,
for what,
like
white or something?
White, grey kind of thing, but that would like be a weird colour for a bird. So, is
it the pink one? So nope, it's not the pink one.
Nope, not pink. Okay. I'll say red.
Blue. Ding,
blue.
Ding.
Okay.
Blue.
Yeah. Darth guessed blue, and Leifter says that's right. Excellent. But yeah. So I think they're all related, like Muppet Cinematic Universe.
Cool.
Ken, I'm about heading off. I'm going to head off and I'll see you on Sunday. Yep, thank you very much for joining us. We'll catch you on Sunday.
Yeah, have a good week.
Blue Jay saying good game all.
That's fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that was quite nice.
Yeah,
Holcard saying see you at actual time Sunday. Darth saying notably, Snafu stayed for the entire quiz instead of disappearing up for his board game night. Oh, there we go. Yeah, just press that button, get involved. Yeah. Well, I mean, not now, obviously.
I'd love to see how Snafu did against Darth, wouldn't you? They're both in the same quiz.
I mean, well, we did used to have a few couples play, didn't we?
Yeah, I remember Bishop.
We had Bishop and Stiffy Cat. Yeah. Sometimes have Z-Jack join us with Crash Thatch.
With Crash Thatch. And then sometimes we get both Amber and James. Yeah, it's nice to have a bit of, in-house competition.
I suppose, let's expand that and then say not couples, but in-house competitions.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, and Darth saying thank you for question 21, Leifter. Yes.
That was cool. Yeah, interesting.
So I think that was a vote of ringing endorsement from him, says Darth.
Oh,
nice.
Wow.
Okay. Okay, Renee saying good quiz, thanks, nice to see you both looking so well. Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Darth saying I remember watching Muppets Most Wanted and just going, is that random voice Josh Groban?
Okay.
I don't think I've seen that one.
No, I haven't.
I
feel like we should watch more Muppets.
We probably should.
I'd like to see what the shows again, the Muppet Show, because I used to love that.
So it's on some kind of streaming service.
Right, that's why people are talking about it. Yeah, we should try and find one.
Oh, so I can do a little bonus anecdote for anyone who's still here.
Go on then.
Which I learned from watching some randos talk about the difference between the UK and the US. Okay. And they were talking about something, and then they got sidetracked onto the Muppets. In each episode of The Muppet Show, there is the UK segment, or the UK slot, or something, which wasn't broadcast in the US because the ad breaks were longer.
Right, so we had to have a bit extra show. Oh, I see.
And it had to be self-contained,
cool.
So that it didn't matter if you missed it. But yeah, so each episode of The Muppet Show has this UK segment in, which wasn't originally shown in the US. I think you see this on Netflix or whatever streaming service it's on.
Wow.
But it was normally like some sort of musical number or something like that, apparently.
Cool.
So there you go. Just thought that was quite interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Dart saying, Snafu really love giving lots of extra facts. I got the entire biography of Scooter. Nice.
Cool.
Dart saying, since the quiz is over, I can say Rainbow Connection is the best song and pretty much guaranteed to make me cry.
Oh.
Yeah, we should Maybe I was going to say we should watch some Muppets. Maybe we should sort of like, I keep saying, oh yeah, we should have like a movie club on Discord or something. Maybe we should have
Muppet Club.
Muppet Club. Yeah.
There's so many clubs are having now.
Okay, good. Have a nice evening. Take care. We'll see you on Sunday, hopefully.
We could have movie night,
Yeah, we should do something like that. Or, even if we don't do it all together, we could
report
sort of
back
do
later.
It. Okay, this week we'll watch this thing. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Ooh, movie club, says Cactus. Yeah. And we talk about it a lot, but maybe one time we will actually sort it out.
Say, we'll all watch a certain film this week and then we'll discuss it on whatever day.
Yeah. Could be interesting. Anyway, perhaps we should let everyone go, even though we're a little bit early.
That's fine. Yeah, they can go off and do more interesting things.
What's more interesting than learning about
more,
Muppets?
including ours. More,
okay.
More interesting
Additional
things.
Interesting things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us, everyone. We'll be back on Sunday with regular Zeitgeist. 5 rounds, 5 questions each. 7 p.m. UK time, which is still an hour out if you're in the US, but then next week we all sync back up again and it makes sense once more. If you would like to revise for next week's Zeitgeist20, then we'll be announcing that on Saturday in IF Extra over on YouTube, youtube.com/playinterference, or there'll be a link on the homepage of Interference. But yeah, that's it for now then. Thanks very much for joining us, everyone. We really appreciate you being here. Stay safe, look after each other, and then we'll see you for another quiz on Sunday. Bye.